Now, this is a game that I was actually making a video on where I was documenting like one of the biggest Roblox anime game fall-offs, but they recently just now released probably one of the worst updates I've seen in a minute for Roblox game. So I'm not even just going to like try to stall this. I'm going to actually jump straight into this. A Universal Time recently was promoting and showing off a lot for their update, and their update, which was going to be something regarding Jujutsu Kaisen, where they were going to release a Gojo spec or a Gojo stand, I guess it's a stand at this point, and a AUT stand, which is pretty hype because Jujutsu Kaisen right now, anime of the year, top dog anime, best anime inside the world. Yeah, I love Jujutsu Kaisen, but they were going to release this and pretty much just try to, update their game. Now, what also came with this update was kind of a whole entire rework of the game as well, which is kind of weird. Now, honestly, them reworking their game is nothing new to AUT. They have done it multiple times where they like just redo their game or just redo something. But this specific one is where I feel like a lot of people are just completely done with the game. I'm saying this because almost every single comment that you see about this update so far is saying it is the worst update. Nobody likes this update. Nobody. And I'm going to tell you exactly why this update is bad. So before, I briefly covered it, but pretty much what they did is they took everybody's stuff, all your stands and stuff that you grinded for, and then they added in a system like Deep Woken, where after every 10 levels you get a card hand, like a hand of cards that you choose skills for your stand from. Now, it gets worse. Every 20 levels, because they also introduced something new with this update, they added in traits. Every 20 levels, you get to choose a specific trait for your stand. So, not only would you, let's say that your stand is Star Platinum, right? If you had Star Platinum before this update, and you log into the game right now, trying to use your Star Platinum, you won't have any skills for your Star Platinum stand. And to get the skills back, you will literally have to grind it. You will have to grind levels inside this game. And I'm going to show you right here. So right here, this is a stand called Soul. If you look at this, I only have like about 6 skills. Now, if I come here and then after I go to ability and I go to moves, you will see all the moves that I actually can unlock with my stand. Black Hole, Bladed Retaliation, Rush Attack, Stellar Surroundings, Teleport, etc. I can't use any of these skills unless I level up on the game. And to make matters even worse, your level looks like it is only going to specifically save with a certain stand. So currently I'm level 0 with Soul. Now, when I was actually testing out this update to like try and not complain with it, I was actually using Golden Experience Requiem. So I'm going to equip Golden Experience Requiem, and when I was using it, I was level 37. And as you can see right here, my level is only 37 with Golden Experience Requiem. So what does that mean? It means that any single stand that I want to use, I will have to grind levels each and every single time to actually get my skills, to actually grind the game. It's crazy. I literally had to stop. I'm stuttering as I'm speaking, and I'm probably not even gonna edit it out. It's just a crazy thing to fathom that for each stand that you decide to use, the stands that you've had inside this game before as well, you will have to re-grind every single level to actually get your skills for the stand. I don't know who thought this update was going to be good, but yeah, that's a problem with it. And then another problem that I feel like is just a inherent game problem for AUT is when you first load inside this update, you're just going to be confused. Now, most people would say, oh, you could just go on YouTube and look at a showcase video, which is definitely true, but I also feel like if it's a game that you created, you shouldn't really rely on like some content creator to kind of tell you about the features and learn what to do inside the game. When I first loaded in, without watching anything on this update besides like the trailer and being excited for it, I literally was confused on what to do because, or should I say, one, everything from my whole entire stand skill tree was gone. I thought that I was bugged because I loaded in with D4C, and D4C Love Train usually had like what 10 to 15 moves. I loaded in with 5 and I thought I was bugged. Then eventually I'm literally just walking around like the whole entire tree area wondering what am I supposed to do. And eventually I finally decide to do the quest that's telling me to talk to the dude who's like showing me a guide. So then at this point I'm thinking, okay, this dude will show me what to do and then maybe it'll like explain how I can get my stands and stuff back. I go talk to the dude to like give me the guide quest, and literally his guide is giving you different quests that I don't know how to do. So I'm like it just doesn't make sense, because I thought it would be like a small tutorial guiding you on what to do, because I had quests like sell an item to the black market. I had a quest where I had to I think it was to like use a trait reroll or like roll a hand of traits. How am I supposed to know when or what that is? Like I have no clue on what to do inside the game off of just loading into it. And this is just like following a complete rework again on I guess how the game's functioning. This one's probably the worst. And another thing to note, because the whole entire bad list for this update just continues going on, is there is a banner to roll a stand, basically, pretty much. So if you come here to this thing called ability banner, right, you press E and you talk to this dude. As you can see, my pity's at 90, right? Look right here, you see how I have to roll shards, right? So not only do you need the shards, you need these shards to be able to craft any stand that you're seeing here, right? Not only do you need those shards, but then you have to go to the crafting, which is also something new. If you look at what you need to craft these, you need to roll these. Let's say that you want Made in Heaven, right? You need 3 shards for Made in Heaven. And you see how it's orange. So you need to roll these shards. Look at the orange rarity here for just a common legendary. 1.57%. 1% basically. It is a 1% chance to roll not even the guaranteed 3 shards, 1 through 3 shards for any stand that you want. You could roll Made in Heaven, a stand that's kind of old. You could hold golden experience workroom shards, right? This is an old stand. You roll those shards. 1, it's not even guaranteed that you're going to get 3. But then I have to roll through a gacha system on a JoJo game to get a stand that I actually want to use. I actually don't know who thought that this was just going to be a banger. I don't get it, because not only would you have to go through so much time to get the stand, once you get the stand, you also have to grind up your level. And it's like, it's not like your level is going to transfer from stand to stand. You have to grind your level for each specific stand. I hope as a watcher, viewer of this video, you can understand just how stupid this is. It's so bad that, like I said before, you've seen the whole entire spread page of comments I've put up. I could probably even go pull more from the video. Nobody likes this update. Nobody. The general chat inside of AUT is closed, and I don't blame them. And I was about to go on like a rant, just like showing off the whole entire general chat, but I feel like this is also another important thing to note. So even beyond this update, this was also something that was in AUT, right? If you go to some of your abilities, let me just show you like a specific one. So I had a stand before called Tusk Act 4, right? So you see this little square called Tusk? Tusk is basically a stand that's supposed to be pink. I don't want to go into manga spoilers for anybody, right? I'm going to press equip and look at what happens when I try to use the stand called Tusk, right? Guess what stand this is? Star Platinum. Now, this is just like a pet peeve. So my Tusk stand is gone. I'm pretty sure that this wasn't even with this update, but yeah. So some of your stands also aren't even technically your stands, because my friend also lost his Made in Heaven. Yeah, this is a universal time update. And like I said before, I was covering a video of like Roblox games that completely fell off the face of the earth, and this game is probably still going to be covered. And I like when I was recording it, I was saying inside the script how like maybe this game will make a comeback with this next update, and oh my god, I have to re-record that whole entire video now. But let me know if you played the AUT update, or if you just hear what I'm talking about and you see this and you're like, I'm not playing that. Let me know your thoughts on adding in a card level system like Deep Woken, to actually use my stand and everything else that was bad inside this update, because it's just so much that I can't even list it. Besides that though, thank you for watching this video. If you actually like and subscribe, trust me, I will never make an update to my channel like AUT. Like, imagine if I had to make you watch an ad to watch this video. Somebody probably got hit with an ad right now. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Please, actually, let me know your thoughts on this AUT update, because genuinely, this is terrible.